Hello, scholars. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing fine at home. Today, we are going to start with Grade 4 New Images, Chapter 2, that is Black Beauty. So, let me give you a brief introduction about this story. So, as you all might have seen animals outside on the streets like horses, elephants, etc. And you also might have seen that people use them as a means of transport to carry the luggage, etc. So, this shows us that people are cruel towards the animals. So now we are going to start with the lesson Black Beauty, which is written by Anna Sewell. So now you all can open page number 12 in your new images book, and we are going to read out about Anna Sewell. Anna Sewell was an English novelist who lived in the 19th century. Her mother was also a writer who educated Anna and her brother Philip at home. The first time Anna ever went to a school was when she was 12. At age 14, she fell and hurt herself badly. She was unable to walk properly for the rest of her life. This meant she spent a lot of time in horse-drawn carriages, which is one reason why she loved horses so much. So, as you all might be having some or the other favorite animal, same way the author Anna Sewell, she used to love horses. So, as she got hurt and she was unable to walk, so she used to spend most of her time in horse-drawn carriages, and she loved the horses very much. Black Beauty is from the novel of the same name by Anna Sewell. It is the story of a horse's life and is actually written as if the story is being told by a horse. As you read the story, think about how people in your town or city treat animals. Are they kind, uncaring, or cruel? So, this story, Black Beauty, is written by Anna Sewell, and it is the story of a horse's life and is actually written as if the story is being told by a horse. That means the horse is the narrator of the story. This is the story of a horse, and the name of the horse is Black Beauty. Now, let us start reading on page number 13. So, I want each one of you to take a pencil and read along. So now, let us start with the first paragraph on page number 13. The longer I lived at Birtwick Hall, the more proud and happy I felt at having such a place. So here, Birtwick Hall is the place of the master and mistress where this horse, Black Beauty, used to live. Our master and mistress were respected and beloved by all who knew them. They were good and kind to everybody and everything, not only men and women, but horses and donkeys, dogs and cats, cattle and birds. There was no oppressed or ill-used creature that had not a friend in them. And their workers took the same tone. So, this story is narrated by the horse, and the horse is trying to tell that its master and mistress were respected and beloved by all who knew them. That means those who knew them, they respected its master and mistress. They were good and kind to everybody. That means they were very helpful and kind to everyone. and everything. Not only men and women, but horses and donkeys, dogs and cats, cattle and birds. That means they were not only kind to men and women, but to all the animals. Then the horse is trying to tell that there was no oppressed. Oppressed here means treated cruelly and unfairly. That means the animals who are treated cruelly, or ill-used creature that had not a friend in them. That means all the creatures used to treat my master and mistress as their friend, as they were very kind to animals. And their workers took the same tone. That means their workers also used to help everyone, and they were also kind to all the animals. If any of the village children were known to treat any creature cruelly, they soon heard about it from the hall. So the horse is telling here that if any of the village children were known to treat any creature cruelly, that means if any of the children used to disturb any of the animals, then the news came to the master and mistress. Now let us read out the next paragraph. My master and Farmer Grey had worked together for more than 20 years to get check reins on the cart horses done away with, and in our parts you rarely saw them. And sometimes, if mistress met a heavily laden horse, she would stop the carriage and get out, and tell the driver in her sweet serious voice how foolish and cruel it was. I wish all ladies were like my mistress. Our master, too, believed in treating animals well. So, the horse is telling here that my master and Farmer Grey. So, Farmer Grey is the person who used to work with his master. And so, the horse is trying to tell that they worked a lot for removing the check reins. That means these reins are used to prevent a horse from lowering its head so that it looks forward always. And so they tried to remove these reins. And the horse is telling that if mistress met a heavily laden horse, here heavily laden means a horse who carries heavy load. So whenever the mistress saw that a horse is carrying a heavy load, so she would stop the carriage and tell the driver that how foolish and cruel it was. As we studied that the master and mistress were very good and kind to animals, and also they were against the cruelty done to the animals. So the mistress said to the driver that how foolish it is. So here the horse is saying that I wish all ladies were like my mistress. That means he's saying that everybody should be good and kind to animals, and the cruelty done to animals should be stopped. Now you can open page number 14 and we'll start with the first paragraph. I remember he was riding me towards home one morning when we saw a powerful man driving in a light pony cart with a beautiful little bay with slender legs and a sensitive face. So the horse is telling here that one morning when he was riding back with his master towards his home, they saw a powerful man driving in a light pony cart. You all might have seen a cart, a wooden cart. So a powerful man was driving that cart with a beautiful little bay. That means with a baby horse, with a small little horse, with slender legs and a sensitive face. So the horse had very thin legs, okay, and a sensitive face. That means very innocent kind of face. Just as he came to the park gates, the little thing turned towards them. The man, without word or warning, turned the pony's head with such a force and suddenness that it nearly fell. Recovering itself, it was going on when he hit it furiously. So the horse is telling here that as soon as they reach the park gates, so the little thing, that means the pony, that is the horse, the other horse, turned towards them, and the man, that means his master, without word or warning, turned the pony's head with such a force and suddenness that it nearly fell. So the pony's master, that means the other horse which was there, his master turned his head with such a force and suddenness. Suddenness means very much suddenly, that it nearly fell. That means it was about to fall. And he tried to recover and to get up, and his master hit it furiously. That means with a lot of force. So this pony horse, the small horse, was hit by his master with a lot of force. The pony plunged forward, but the man's hand held the pony back with force enough to hurt its jaw, while the whip still cut into it. It was a dreadful sight to me, but master asked me to speed up, and we reached the cart in a second. Then the pony plunged forward. Plunged means to move quickly or with lot of energy. But the man's hand held the pony back with force enough to hurt its jaw. But the man was pulling it back with a lot of force, which was hurting its jaw, which was hurting the jaw of the horse, while the whip still cut into it. It was a dreadful sight to me. Dreadful means a frightening or a terrible sight which we are not able to see. But master asked me to speed up, and we reached the cart in a second. So the horse here, Black Beauty, who is the narrator, is saying that his master asked him to speed up, and we reached the cart in a second. That means they were trying to reach this pony horse. I hope you all understood the chapter till here. We'll be continuing in the next video. Till then, stay home, stay safe, keep washing your hands. Thank you.